So you've got your PC, you've got Streamlabs downloaded, you've got your settings dialed in your gaming headset. You've got 30 to 40 notes left. What do you buy? Overlays. Hey, I'm Darren, welcome to the channel. Why are you wrong? Overlays, you should buy overlays. No. You need to, the best thing to be spending your money on that's going to enhance your stream is an external microphone to get away from the gaming headset, or a camera so people can see you. That's going to enhance your stream. People don't come to your stream to look at your fancy overlays. Just no. Spend the 30-40 pounds that you have left on an external microphone or a camera so people can hear you and see you. As far as overlays go, I'm going to show you today how on something as simple as Microsoft Paint, we can make a simple overlay that you can apply to your stream, which will get you going as a beginner until you feel comfortable or can save more money to pay someone to make you an overlay. But for now, Microsoft Paint, simple, clean overlays, it just makes sense. So let's have a look, let's get on it. So here we are on the desktop. First thing you want to do, you want to go down here, you want to search for Paint. Oh, it's bright, it's bright. I do also apologise, I've had to switch to my C920 webcam because my Canon seems to have died. Hopefully we can get that fixed. Anyway, when you open this up, your canvas will probably be a lot smaller. I think mine's bigger because I've been messing with it. But if we go like this, first thing you need to do, this number's down here, is your resolution, pixels by pixels. Ideally you want 1920 by 1080 because that's what your canvas is going to be within OBS. So the first thing you want to do is you would grab this edge over here, but yours will be smaller, and pull it so it's bigger, so that those numbers down there are more than 1920 and 1080, and then just let it go. And then we want to go to Edit with Paint 3D. Then when we go over here, you're going to go to Crop, and over here you're going to change this to 1920 by 1080, and there you go. So straight away you've got the canvas size that you need. So my idea about it was that I would go to Shapes. Where's Shapes? There it is. Sorry, I don't use Paint very often. I did a very brief look into it. So you want to draw your shape. So this was my idea. So you got your fill color here, which I want to be black, and the line type you can leave it as empty or none. It doesn't really matter so much. So I left it as none. So once you've done this, we're going to drag this down, and we're going to drag this out, and we're just going to drag this slightly diagonal. Now that's not too bad, but we want to make that so it fills and it fills. We're going to kind of go edge to corner sort of thing, and then just click the OK, and that's that. Then we're going to do another one down here, and much the same. We're going to make it bigger. We're going to try and rotate it, and we're going to try our hardest to match it to that one. And I think we've nearly done that first time, you know. Yep, I think we got that. Then I'm going to go back to brushes, paint bucket, which is fill, and then I want a red. So if you don't like any of the shades that are down here, you can go in here and create a custom one, and then I'm just going to do that. And there you go. That's the basis of what I wanted to do so far. I'm going to go back to Shapes again, and I'm going to do a thinner white line. I want it to be white. I want it to move it down, move it round. So this is where it's going to get finicky compared to Photoshop. Photoshop's going to be a lot more simple to get on with. But if you don't have the money, this is definitely a better alternative. that looks about right. Now, because I want 2 of these, the only way I don't know how to cut and paste in Paint, so I've been going with this, which I believe is a stamp. And then once you've stamped it, you can move it to the next thing. So it kind of stamps it, and then you can move the existing one to the next position. And then when you've done that and you think that looks about right, you can leave it like that. Now my next thing I was going to do, I was going to go with stars, because I like stars. Stars are nice. Now when you're doing shape, you can just left click and drag. But if you wanted to make sure it's almost perfect, if you hold the shift key as you're dragging it, it keeps its shape, which is always a good thing. So yet again, I'm going to do this. I think I kind of like them on a tilt, I think. When you think you got it done, give it a stamp. I don't think that was actually quite right. So I'm going to undo that. Undo that, and I'm going to try it again. It's very awkward to see whether it's actually right though, isn't it? We go stamp. We're going to go stamp again, and then we're going to go stamp again. I think that looks alright. We're going to go stamp, stamp. Plus sign is right in the way, isn't it? Undo that one. I think that looks fairly okay. If you wanted to adjust some of them, I believe you can select, but you have to be very careful because it's going to select that bit as well. So I don't think, because these are obviously not quite. That's so annoying. So I guess if we've made a mistake, I'm guessing we can go and get rid of. No, we can't. Cool. Let's rewind. It's all good. We're all about learning. We're all learning. So we're gonna go like this. Maybe we should make it more simple. Go like this. Go like that. Go like that. Yes. Like it. Go like this. Go like that. I think that looks okay. That looks okay. Now we're going to go with text. We want black text. And we're just going to see what size this is. That's a little small, so we're going to step that up a little bit. And I personally like using impact. I don't know why. I just have a thing for impact. I use it on quite a lot of the things I use. If you don't like any of the bog standard Microsoft fonts, you can go to a website called Dafont and download pretty much any font that you can find, to be honest. And I'll try and put a link to that if I remember down below. Stream starting soon. Son. Fight. Yep. So we go with that. No. We go like this. And then I think that looks like it can maybe go that way a little bit. What we're thinking. I think so. Then once we've done that, oh, nope, we're going to click off. And then we're going to do another layer. Exactly the same. We're going to do black. Stream starting. That's really annoying. I've done it wrong again. No. Black one first. Layers. Think of the layers. Black one first. Stream starting soon. Give me Why are you doing that for? There you go. You will bow to my mastership. And yeah, so that's okay. Now do the white layer. Stream starting soon. And then we're going to move this over here. We're going to turn that round. Then we're going to try and put this on top of this one, just to try and give it an effect of perspective, I guess. This is just as fiddly as the other one was. Oh, you know when you're trying to do something and it's just so tense and annoying that your stomach's turning. Go in the bloody place. So yeah, literally as simple as that, and you've got a completely acceptable starting soon screen. Literally that simple. And then literally all you have to do to complete your overlay pack is redo. First of all, save it. Menu, save as, image. Starting soon. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. Starting soon. You can save it as a PNG as well, if you really want to. Starting soon. Save. No thank you. And once you've saved it, go back onto here again, and literally wash, rinse and repeat. Just to add something onto the end of that, guys, because I realised when I was in post-processing, I forgot to mention that if you want to use your webcam window or anything that you want transparent, click on these little dots, canvas options, transparent canvas, and then save it as a PNG, and then it will always be, then transparency will be on, and then you'll be able to put your webcam behind it, sort of thing. So now that we're here, we've hashed out all of the paint stuff, and we've got things how we like them. I assume, if you already have your OBS set up, you have at least these 3 scenes, starting soon, live, and ending soon, already set up. So we're going to go into starting soon. We're going to go plus. We're going to go image. You can leave it as that, or you can call it starting soon. I guess it makes it easier to identify later. And then we're going to go starting soon. And we go done. Then going to go to the live screen, and just for ease of seeing, we're going to go like that, and then we're going to add in image, add a new source, cam window, add source, browse, and you see like this one's transparent because we saved it as the transparent file with a PNG. So we're going to open that, and basically once we've got that in there, we're just going to hold, bump. We're going to make sure we're on the cam window. We're going to hold control whilst we drag it down, and then let go. And then at that point, you would put your webcam behind it, but unfortunately, because my Canon broke, I can't use my C920 because I can't use OBS and Streamlabs OBS at the same time. So just have to trust me that at this point you would then go plus video capture device, add, and then you would add in the webcam, set up your webcam how you want it, and then same thing, you hold control on the edges and resize it so that the webcam and the webcam window fit together. So let's just imagine that's there. So we'll get rid of this, we'll get rid of the color source. So as you can see, that would be where your webcam would be, but because it's black on black, you can't really see it. And then we're going to go image, we're going to go add a new source, we're going to go ending soon, and then actually we're going to add a new scene, be right back, because we forgot about that one, and drag that one up there. I personally like to have it in that order. You can have it in whichever order you like. We go image, add a new source, browse, and then we're going to go on be right back. Now, you would then obviously have your alert box, your stream labels, anything else that you would like to customize over the top of all of that sort of stuff. But for 10 minutes on Paint and saving yourself 20, 30, 40 pounds on somebody making you a fancy overlay when you're just starting, I don't think it's too bad, personally. You've got your webcam window, which you can't see at the moment, but it's there. You be right back, be back soon, and your stream ending soon. Thanks for watching. So that's all very simple, slightly effective. Hopefully we'll save a couple of people a couple of pennies. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description if you'd like to download this one, because you either just can't be bothered to make it, or you just don't think that you could even do that. So I'm going to upload it somewhere so that you guys can just download it if you want to. So, yeah. But I hear you shouting, but I don't like red. That's fine, I've got you covered. But what you can do on pretty much anything, but this especially, if you right click on it, filters, and then go to this little plus, and then go down to color correction. Basically, you want to look down here for hue shift, and as you move this hue shift, the trickery. So basically, this hue shift will take anything that is colorized on the current image or anything that you've put on there, and it will change the hue. Because the rest of it is black and white, which is why I did it in black and white, it will stay the same. So if you like the general layout of it as a freebie to get you started, but you don't like the red, you can change it. Once you've found, let's just say, like, I don't know, let's just say you like blue. Once you've done that, you can go right click again, copy filters, go to the be right back, paste filters, ending soon, paste filters, so you know that all of them are going to match perfectly color wise. And yeah, I hope somebody gets some use out of it, or at least takes away a tip from it and does a better version than me. But at first, you don't have to spend money on fancy overlays. But I guess that roughly wraps it up, I think. Well, there you go, guys. Microsoft Paint overlay, simple, somewhat effective, and hopefully it's going to save some of you guys a little bit of money that you could put towards an external microphone or a camera, which I promise you is going to enhance your stream 10 times more than fancy overlays. Seriously, guys, simple overlay just to get started. If you want the one we made today, I'll link it down below, as I said earlier. If you want to chat about today's video or anything in general, or just say hi, then come and check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, which should be here somewhere. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing, giving us a like, and I guess until next time, I've been Reckless. Keep streaming.